theory, everything is working. This is a test stream. This is a test stream. I cannot see it if you're watching, so I'm not looking at chats or anything like that. This is just to see if things are working. And I'm just getting a few things configured, so you can comment, but I probably won't see it. This is Sean Heckman. My co-host Ryan Eversley will probably not be with us. And that's basically that, so.
Sorry, Ed.
right, well, this is part one. Just getting this part working. Looks like we're all right. I have not gone on the interwebs to see if it's actually translating. Oh, it seems like it might be loud. All right, let's try that. There we go. Maybe less loud now. All right, so this is, if you are tuning in and not sure what exactly we're watching, this is a practice race for tomorrow's big event. Tomorrow is our holiday send-off. This is a continuation of the Dinner with Racers Thursday night blunder that we ran throughout the beginning of the quarantine back in April, May, and early parts of June. And basically every Thursday we ran dumb races between our podcast fans and a handful of pros and everything in between. We're doing a holiday send-off with the same theme on the streets of Long Beach between two cars that are effectively retired from iRacing, the Acura ARX 01C, and then the Corvette C7 Daytona prototype. And then we're also throwing in these jumpy trucks that you're seeing because life is always better with jumpy trucks. Anyway, this is just a tech run through. We're letting the fans, we're letting the folks that are running tomorrow get some practice time in just to kind of know how the racing works. And then we're getting our tech stuff in order because we are not professional streamers and we haven't done this since we signed off in May. And you'd be amazed how much equipment fails or simply things that you forget in the couple months in between. looks like phase 1 of testing things out on my end is working out. I can see there's a YouTube stream. I can see there's a handful of you that are saying hello. Hello at Hurricane Barkia, Joe Dorsey, good seeing you guys back. William Bus and Shift, whoever that is, or Clutch Snipes. We're going to show a little bit of a video just to take a quick break. Ryan will not be with us, but we still got to try out some of these remote ideas like Skype calls and stuff like that. So I'm going to get my business partner Jason on the line. But first, after we take a video break, which I've done nothing to prepare for, so let's find a video real quick that makes sense. Oh, hey, let's play the Long Beach promo that we played for the spring version of this race, back when the track was, let's just say, less attractive. We'll be right back. Hello?
Yo.
Yo. Alright, I thought it was, I thought it wasn't working because, I thought I needed to update the app, but it looks like you're able to connect, so that's good.
Yeah, no, I just don't keep the Skype app on.
Oh, no, I get that. Are you on your phone?
Yes.
Okay, can you turn it sideways for me? Thank you. Because what you are doing now is Ryan.
Okay.
Oh, you don't want to be on, do you want to be, are you okay being on screen or no?
Walking out of his
Not now, but I will be
home
soon.
in Ohio, please meet Heinz.
You don't have to.
I mean, Bobby. Bobby really likes to stare
All right.
awkwardly at trucks.
Hold on.
And
Oh, wait,
those
no, that's not what I meant to do.
trucks
Stop.
have Continental tires
How do I
in
go
them.
full screen on this?
Maybe if Bobby can hitch
It is
a ride
insane
in that
how
truck
quickly I
with
go out of
too many
practice.
doesn't know, he won't have to babysit his brother Wolfgang. I mean, Luke.
Yeah, no, I know. The problem is I've got the
Why,
screen
we'd
is
love
hooked
to
into
have
my
you ride in the
computer,
truck with us, Bobby,
which means it
but I'll tell you
downscales, so I
what,
can't
why
fucking
don't you
see a
ride in
thing.
the back where it's safer? None of
There's
those
like this whole
pesky
fucking.
seatbelts to try and hold you in.
All right. Well, let's cover a few things before I
Say,
drive myself insane.
where
Can
are
you
we
hear me
going
okay?
anyway?
Yeah, I can hear you. You sound
Well,
great.
Bobby,
Do you
we're
hear race
going
cars?
to,
I do not hear race cars.
Road
You do not hear race
America.
cars. Hold on.
Nope, I just hear you.
By far the safest track here in the U.S. because you've got trees to help slow
You don't hear race
down.
cars? What?
I do not hear race cars.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. Why do you not hear race cars?
I don't know. I just hear you.
Huh. That would... Oh, I can't see. God damn, this is insane.
Walking out of his natural home in Ohio, please meet Heinz.
Well, just leave this on for a minute while I figure
Bobby.
something
No.
Bobby really likes to stare awkwardly
Sorry,
at
if you don't mind, it's
trucks.
going to be like this for half an hour.
And those trucks have Continental tires in them. Maybe if Bobby can hitch a ride in that truck with too many doesn't know, he won't have to
Fucking see
babysit
it.
his
This is
brother
really bad.
Wolfgang. I mean, Luke. Why, we'd love to have you ride in the truck with us, Bobby, but I'll tell you what.
And you're saying I sound
why don't
really
you
clear,
ride in
like
the back
you're
where
hearing it
it's
through a
safer?
headset.
None of those pesky seatbelts to try and hold you in.
Just clear. There's no weird background audio.
So are you hearing me through the laptop?
Say, where are we going anyway?
No, I understand
Bobby,
that, but does it
we're
sound like you're
going
hearing me through a
to,
laptop microphone?
Road America. By
Okay.
far the safest track here in the U.S.
No, I understand.
Slow you down.
No, that's not what I'm trying to achieve. So this is Ryan's. So this is a separate computer that has its own audio feed running through it, and this is the computer. This is the setup Ryan uses to view the race with me.
Oh, okay.
So he needs to be able to hear the cars. So like if he's watching an onboard and he hears shifting, like that's the kind of stuff he needs to be able to hear. And if you're only hearing me, then something's wrong. So let's see what's going on. So there's
Ohio, please meet Heinz. I mean, Bobby. Bobby really likes to stare awkwardly at trucks, and those trucks have Continental tires in them.
Here's a question: if I talk, am I going away now?
Ride in that truck with too many doesn't know, he won't have to babysit his
Nothing's
brother
changing?
Wolfgang.
Nothing's
I mean,
Okay, hold
Luke.
on. Here's a question.
Why, we'd love to have you ride in the truck with us, Bobby, but I'll tell you what. Why don't you ride in the back where it's safer? None of those pesky seatbelts to try and hold you in.
Do I sound exactly the same? Okay, that means you want.
Say, where are we going anyway?
Yeah, that means you're hearing me through the laptop.
Well, Bobby, we're going to
So that's good in the sense that
Road America.
Good thing.
By far the safest track here in the U.S. because you've got trees to help slow you down.
Huh. Well, this just doesn't recognize it. Oh, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay.
out of his natural home in Ohio, please meet Heinz. Bobby. Bobby really likes to stare awkwardly at trucks, and those trucks have Continental tires in them. Maybe if Bobby can hitch a ride in that truck with two men he doesn't know, he won't have to babysit his brother Wolfgang. Luke. Why, we'd love to have you ride in the truck with us, Bobby, but I'll tell you what. Why don't you ride in the back where it's safer? None of those pesky seatbelts to try and hold you in. Say, where are we going anyway? Well, Bobby, we're going to, Road America. By far the safest track here in the U.S. because you've got trees to help slow you down.
All right, we are back, and because nothing can work the same way twice, I'm going to check out for a little bit. I'm going to leave this on so you guys can watch some racing with no commentary. It's probably for the best while I try and debug things that shouldn't have changed in 6 months, but of course they goddamn have.
Guess we all said yes, so this happened. Classic Long Beach standing start. This went really well the last time.
Testing, there we go. All right, sorry to disappoint. We are going to have to show a video while I try and configure something. Don't complain. No, sound-wise.
I mean,
Yep.
What's crazy to me is that it goes
All right.
from like concrete
Can
to
you
guardrail
hear? Let me turn them up. But
to
can you hear race cars
rocks
now?
sticking out. So if you got sent over here,
right.
like let's just say a suspension
So the way
failure.
I'm doing it, which is
Oh,
so
that's what I'm
basically
saying.
the
Yeah, you
the
have like
button
a
only
rock
ran
protruding
stuff
into
to
the
the
track.
dry end. Somehow between
They seem
so
to
the
park
way I'm doing it
a
now
lot
is
of
the
the cars
most
here on the
fucking
infield
hokey way ever.
sort of
the
as
solution
external
I thought
parking,
I
as you can
had
tell. There's nothing really
wasn't
protecting
working
anything
based
from
on
the
what you were
cars except
doing.
the trailers.
So
But I guess that's how they do it here.
this is literally your USB headset
Oh, it's tethered.
linked
Tethered
into
with, yarn.
a quarter-inch set of earphones.
Okay.
Wonder
But if
we
you
can
can
find
hear
a
okay,
Continental
then
in
we're
here.
fine.
Yeah.
Here's our favorite part.
Absolute favorite
But, like,
part
you
of the
can't
race.
hear
And
it
if you
now.
look, there is lockup marks here, so
Yeah.
it's clearly a big enough brake
Okay.
zone that this is absolutely possible.
So this is
Right. No,
maybe
that's
the
fine.
second
Now I
slowest
hear
part
it
of the
louder.
course.
Right
Okay.
here.
Heavy braking
Cool.
zone coming off of a very fast uphill right hand.
All right.
Yep.
And if you get it wrong
can you,
and
if
go
there's an easy way to
straight,
do it, can you prop
Go
your
right
camera
back on the
sideways?
track. Okay, so I'm online.
you're online.
I'm
and if I
online.
come, oh,
Right? Like it's not impossible. It's not impossible to think
Yeah.
a brake.
Man, I can barely hear you. I don't know if that's
well.
So-
So this is
me
a
or if
first.
that's just
Track
the fact that
walks
you're a million
over.
miles away.
Yeah.
I like the annoying.
So we know we can't be here because the race car's on
Probably
the
because
track.
it's the radical. This is not set up at all.
Yeah.
So should we go?
Yeah.
There's another car coming.
Should we go?
Should we get back in the car?
Why don't you get back in the car?
There we go. Okay, you are full.
Yep.
What's crazy to me is that it goes from like concrete to guardrail.
Will I be able to
To
actually have
rocks
your
sticking
speaking
out.
attention?
So if
in
you
a
got
couple
sent over
minutes?
here, like let's just say a suspension
Okay.
failure.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. You know,
so
you have like
you mean
a
the rock protruding
They
into
actually
the
Right.
track?
live.
They seem to park a lot of the cars here on the infield sort of as external parking. As you can tell, there's nothing really protecting anything from the cars except the trailers. But I guess that's how they do it here.
Oh, it's tethered.
It's tethered with yarn.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can find a Continental in here. Here's our favorite part.
Absolute favorite part of the racetrack.
And if you look, there is lockup marks here, so
Yeah.
it's clearly a big enough brake zone that this is absolutely possible.
So this is maybe the second slowest part of the course.
Right here.
Heavy braking zone coming off of a very fast uphill right-hander.
Yep.
And if you get it wrong and go straight,
Go right back on the track. Okay, so I'm online.
you're online.
I'm
and if I
online.
come, oh,
Right? Like it's not impossible. It's not impossible to think a brake.
well,
So-
so this is a first. for
Track
us.
walks over.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we know we can't be here because the race car's on
probably
the
because
track.
it's the radical. This is not set up at all.
Yeah.
So should we go?
Yeah.
There's another car coming.
Should we go?
All right, you good?
Get
In
back
a few
in the
seconds
car.
here.
Why don't you get back in the
All right. All right, we are back on our test stream. And again, Ryan is not with me, but my business partner Jason is. He is on basically the equivalent of Ryan set up through Skype on a different computer patched in. And so we're going to see if Jason can hear and see and all that good stuff. Jason, do you hear me?
I hear you just fine.
All right, I can barely hear you. Can you get closer to your phone if that's possible?
I'm
Hold on, let me turn down the sounds of cars. Say it again.
literally right over the top of it right now.
All right, well, you are insanely quiet. Why is that? Let's see. Because I could barely hear you.
Okay.
Let's see. Why would that be the case? And you can hear me and you can hear race cars.
I can hear you. I can hear race cars.
Okay, that's a step in the right direction. Keep talking for me. Count to 10.
1, 2, 3,
there we go.
4, 5,
That's
6,
way
7,
better.
8, 9, 10.
All right, that's way better.
Okay.
All right. Problem solved. All right, so we got Jason on the line. There's no point in showing Jason's video feed because Jason was not ready to be on video, and
No.
and he wants to show me his ceiling, so I don't think that's necessarily good streaming. But just for the sake of making sure my picture-in-picture and all that works, I'm gonna, Jason, just so you know, your camera's about to go hot.
Okay. Here, I will wave in front of it.
yeah,
so
hold on.
you have some sort of action.
Yeah, hold on one second. We're not there yet. Oh, how on earth does this go so south so quick? Like, it's insane how quickly. My goodness.
I like all the different cars you got racing right now.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I'll use you as my excuse to explain what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
There we go. So, iRacing, a couple of months ago, updated their content. And so there were two prototype cars that they've been running for years. And you're familiar with this from the video work that you and I have done together. The old Daytona prototypes that used to do the 24 every year that I'm sure gives you flashbacks in a bad way. And then you weren't as involved in like the American Le Mans racing, but the Acura open top prototype, what would we know as an LMP2 car at the time. That car was also recently retired in favor of one new prototype that kind of covers both categories. And those were fan favorite cars, so we decided to do this, what we're calling Viking Funeral.
Okay.
Where we're running all of these cars one last time, and then iRacing recently updated their Long Beach track to actually look like Long Beach, because prior it didn't.
Okay.
And so we're giving a holiday send-off to two very fan favorite cars, and then we threw in the jumpy trucks because jumpy trucks.
Yeah, okay. That was going to be my next question.
No,
I was like, all right, the first two make sense, but I've seen a couple of trucks on that track.
No. The bottom line is when there's a chance to put in trucks, you put in trucks.
Done.
Like that, come on.
Yeah.
You work in show business.
Yep. I forgot the third rule of filmmaking. Put in trucks.
By Dr. Michael Bay.
There you go.
Oh, hold on. So again, for those of you just watching, this is a test stream. Quit complaining about what you want to see. I don't care. All right. So just so you know, your camera's hot, Jason.
Okay.
So if this was Ryan, we would be staring at Ryan right now. Instead, we're looking at Jason's ceiling because he didn't exactly get any advanced warning that this was coming. So I was like, "Hey, can you get on Skype in an hour?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And then he goes on Skype, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't think I specified you were going to be on a feed."
I was going to be broadcasting.
Yeah.
as well.
So we're gonna save you the hassle. There's Jason's hand. There we go. All right. So it works. We got that going for us. Hey, well, I've got you.
Uh-huh.
If you've got time, do you want to try something we're going to do during the actual race?
Sure.
All right. Well, first things first. You live in Glendale. I live in Pasadena, which are adjacent cities. How's the weather near you? Is it raining? Yes.
No, it is not.
It is. You sure? Because it looks like it's raining from here.
Okay, am I missing something?
Yeah, we got to go yellow, and we need a reason.
Oh, okay.
I think it's. Do you see debris on the track?
I do.
Do you see debris on the track? All right. We got to go yellow. How do I?
Well, if you're gonna go yellow, you might as well go yellow for like really great, ridiculous, over-the-top reasons. It'd be like, oh, there's the IRS is here. Go to yellow.
All right, we're going yellow.
There's a collections agency is here. Go to yellow.
They actually once, never mind, that's a story I shouldn't get into. They actually once had to cancel a practice session because there was a court injunction because there was some tobacco-sponsored race cars with guys under 18 driving.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it was a whole thing for like one session.
And what series was that in?
Oh, at Grand Am.
Grand Am? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Keeping it classy.
Keeping it classy, as we do. All right, and again, if you're on the chat, keep chatting with each other. Unfortunately, I can't really look at the chat right now because I'm just trying to figure out some tech stuff. But we're going to try a process here. So, so the rule for tomorrow's race, Jason, is once the yellow comes out and everybody's all bunched up, we, as you know from your many filmings at the Daytona 24, when the yellow comes out, like the classes get all jumbled and split up, and there's wave arounds and all that stuff. We're going to do the same, but we could give a crap about class splits and fairness. We're going to give wave arounds purely on car liveries.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay,
so
there's a style component. To
yeah.
the victory
So like I don't care. I don't care if because in real racing, not that this isn't real racing, but in real racing, it's very common for the yellow to come out, and let's say you're like in the GT class and you're in 5th place. You're still on the lead lap, but the yellow comes out in a way that you go a lap down relative to the overall leader. You get this whole wave around thing to catch back up. It's called a class split. We don't care about that at all. We purely care about what does your car look like. And so our criteria is going to basically be 3 things, and they don't have to be mixed together. It can be just one of these 3 things, but it's is it holiday themed?
Okay.
Is it themed around our sponsors?
Ooh.
Or is it themed around just like a dinner with racers thing, whatever that might be, a running joke or whatever. They don't have to all be mixed in. If you can do that, awesome.
Yeah.
But they don't have to be all 3. It can be one of those 3 or whatever, or just something fun and clever. But if it's just like a homage to like a pro racing team that we don't care about, yeah, I don't care about your wave around.
Yeah, no, you're just back of the pack.
Yeah, you're just gonna wait. In fact, we can even throw black flags if we really don't like something.
Just throw a wave behind where they have to pull to the side and let everyone go past.
So here's the thing: we can actually do that.
Oh,
that's called an end of line penalty.
Oh.
So can you see the webcam on your phone? You're not on screen, so you're safe to look at it.
Okay. I see the webcam on my phone.
Okay, so currently is P1. Who's P1 right now? Is Super Silver Racing? Yeah, okay, so Super Silver Racing is P1 right now.
Okay.
So let's find a better camera angle. Okay, so that's the front of his car. Can you see that? Can you see that okay?
Yeah, it says dinner with race. It's got the logo there.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what other angles we've got. Yeah, so there's the front. There's the side. So it looks like he's on brand. He's on theme. That's Andrew Pinkerton. He's a lifelong fan of our stuff. So I think we'll let him go. He's the leader right now, so I don't think we're going to hurt him.
Okay.
You agree?
Yeah, he's fine. He's got the logo. He's doing 1% above 0.
All right.
All
right.
Not blowing the skirt up.
Oh,
we'll see.
I went the wrong direction. All right, normally we'll have a pro. So this is Austin Shepard, who is currently 21st place, so I think he's a lap or 2 down.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anything. Now, keep in mind, he's way down in the order. So
yeah, I'm not seeing
yeah,
anything festive,
he's not
anything
getting out.
DWR, anything sponsor related.
Yep.
Well, is that?
So this
He
orange.
looks like he's running Continental colors, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay.
I don't see a logo.
So that orange car. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, okay.
So that orange. Why is he stop? What is happening? All right, I don't know what's going on here. We're not going to worry about it. That's Simon Wood. He's actually teamed with some other folks that we're friends with. Let's see. This will be a little bit easier tomorrow because I have help. We have our friends at Apex running the actual cameras, and then we've got Tyler actually doing the admin stuff. So I'm less worried about that. So we're not going to worry about Simon, Austin Shepard.
Oh,
That's
look at that.
yeah, so he's in position 2, so he's on the lead lap.
That's a very festive car right
Yeah,
there.
so I don't think we need to give him a wave by because he's P2. Steven Scott, I'm gonna give him a pass, and here's why. See how that car is completely white?
Yeah.
I think it's just the scheme didn't load.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna let that go.
Double file restart.
Oh wait, Tyler, Tyler, if you can hear me, I think Tyler is. Oh, he might be driving because Tyler's our admin. He's talking there. Okay, so John Tyndall with Team Alsac. We're gonna change that to a Ballsack.
Yeah, I'm
He's
driving
position
Sean,
4.
and
Should
I
we,
don't have admin privileges.
you don't? Okay, so we're going to wait. Are we going? Oh, well, we're green. So I didn't call. I didn't make. But we can still penalize people.
Do it.
All right. So you want to penalize this guy?
Sure.
All right. So that's Team Alsac. What are we gonna do?
Damn you, Adam.
So Team Alsac. We're going to. We're not gonna disqualify him. That's too far. Can we do a stop and go?
Sure.
I got all. Well, I don't have that option. I can give him a black flag for 30 seconds. You know what? We'll just let him go.
Okay.
All right. We waited too long. This took too long.
We've toyed with them long enough.
Yeah.
We are now bored.
All right. Well, the lesson learned is these yellows go by real fast.
Yep.
So Tyler, if you're listening to this, that yellow went real quick for us to be able to sort it out. It'll be easier with multiple people doing stuff, but we may have to run these yellows a little bit longer, and then Ryan and I are going to have to be super quick. It'll be like, keep them, dump them, keep them, dump them. Like it's not going to be a whole thing. All right. This is a boring angle. Let's go back to the TV angles. Go to TV mixed. All right. Well, so the Skype call works. So you can hear this okay? I mean, the way I'm doing the audio is a little bit hokey, but it's clear. You can hear cars.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, looks like we have a pretty good wreck.
Oh, crash.
Yes!
Oh, boom.
Yes. Now, for those who watched Thursday Night Blunder during the quarantine, the winner of this race would advance automatically to the big event the next day. That is not the case in this deal. This was just for us to get our stuff together. Also, grab some footage to maybe make a video later, because why do less work when I can do more?
Yeah.
All right, so Jason, I'm going to hang up with you here, and then I'm going to call you back on FaceTime to be our guest line.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sounds good.
All right. And it'll be the same thing. You will be on screen, so if you need to adjust to whatever, it's fine.
It's going to be pointing at my ceiling.
That's
still.
fine.
Sorry.
That's fine. All right. Thank you.
That.
All right. The sounds of Jason. All right, so I'm going to check. I am looking at the chat real quick, so just want to make sure on your guys' end you can see everything clearly, you can hear everything. I mean, I assume from what I'm seeing, it looks like the quality is just fine on the receiving end, but if you guys have anything to say or any feedback, let me know now. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's fine. Cool. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason. 2 Jasons. Thank you, Robert. Cool. All right, thanks, Andrew and Alex and IndyCar DJ. All right, cool. All right, we're going to take another video break. Sorry to break. Oh, well, there we go. Yes. Now, they do get, this is a 90-minute race today. It'll be a 3-hour race tomorrow. And they're getting, for today, they're getting 3 resets. Tomorrow, tentatively, they will get 6. So if you're pacing your crashes out, you get it basically every half an hour. You can wreck the car and still get a clean car back. But we're gonna take a quick break so that I can set up the next phase of our testing. Let's find a good video to show. What have I got? I didn't exactly prep for this, so I don't know. What are our things we can show you? Ah, all right. How about some stuff on Smokey Eunuch? Season 1, Episode 2 of Dinner with Racers on Amazon Prime.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. You as well.
Absolutely.
So we're driving around the country working on something a little bit different. If you were to receive some money after you might have been fined publicly from NASCAR, would you feel the need to urinate on it?
No, not at all.
Have you ever looked at a NASCAR official and said, you're never gonna find what I did to this thing?
I've thought that, but
So with the old days of templates, have you ever thought about trying to manipulate the template itself?
we would never do such a thing. I'm just kidding.
Have you ever thrown a hammer at a NASCAR official?
No, because we never cheat.
We all go through life being told to obey the rules. Don't run that red light, pay your taxes on time. And of course, always respect your superiors. But then as you get older, you start realizing that there's all different types of people. There's the rule followers, there's the rule breakers. But none of them would exist without the rule makers. Hi there. I'm a Sam Elliott type, and I'm here to tell you about the legend of Smokey Eunuch. Now, Smokey was no rule maker, and he certainly was no rule follower. But if a rule was never written, can you really say he was a rule breaker?
Yeah, Smokey was a lot of people's heroes and a lot of people's pain in the ass, I guess, because he always found ways to beat them.
Whether it was engines or, fuel or weight distribution, he was always a thinker and he was always an innovator. And I think, our sport misses guys like that right now. I'd love to have a guy like Smokey right now.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. You as well.
Absolutely.
So we're driving around the country working on something a little bit different. If you were to receive some money after you might have been fined publicly from NASCAR, would you feel the need to urinate on it?
No, not at all.
Have you ever looked at a NASCAR official and said, you're never gonna find what I did to this thing?
I've thought that, but
So with the old days of templates, have you ever thought about trying to manipulate the template itself?
we would never do such a thing. I'm just kidding.
Have you ever thrown a hammer at a NASCAR official?
No, because we never cheat.
We all go through life being told to obey the rules. Don't run that red light, pay your taxes on time. And of course, always respect your superiors. But then as you get older, you start realizing that there's all different types of people. There's the rule followers, there's the rule breakers. But none of them would exist without the rule makers. Hi there. I'm a Sam Elliott type, and I'm here to tell you about the legend of Smokey Eunuch. Now, Smokey was no rule maker, and he certainly was no rule follower. But if a rule was never written, can you really say he was a rule breaker?
Yeah, Smokey was a lot of people's heroes and a lot of people's pain in the ass, I guess, because he always found ways to beat them.
Whether it was engines or, fuel or weight distribution, he was always a thinker and he was always an innovator. And I think, our sport misses guys like that right now. I'd love to have a guy like Smokey right now.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. You as well.
Absolutely.
So we're driving around the country working on something a little bit different. If you were to receive some money after you might have been fined publicly from NASCAR, would you feel the need to urinate on it?
No, not at all.
Have you ever looked at a NASCAR official and said, you're never gonna find what I did to this thing?
I've thought that, but
So with the old days of templates, have you ever thought about trying to manipulate the template itself?
we would never do such a thing. I'm just kidding.
Have you ever thrown a hammer at a NASCAR official?
No, because we never cheat.
We all go through life being told to obey the rules. Don't run that red light, pay your taxes on time. And of course, always respect your superiors. But then as you get older, you start realizing that there's all different types of people. There's the rule followers, there's the rule breakers. But none of them would exist without the rule makers. Hi there. I'm a Sam Elliott type, and I'm here to tell you about the legend of Smokey Yunick. Now, Smokey was no rule maker, and he certainly was no rule follower. But if a rule was never written, can you really say he was a rule breaker?
Yeah, Smokey was a lot of people's heroes and a lot of people's pain in the ass, I guess, because he always found ways to beat them.
Whether it was engines or, fuel or weight distribution, he was always a thinker and he was always an innovator. And I think, our sport misses guys like that right now. I'd love to have a guy like Smokey right now.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. You as well.
Absolutely.
So we're driving around the country working on something a little bit different. If you were to receive some money after you might have been fined publicly from NASCAR, would you feel the need to urinate on it?
No, not at all.
Have you ever looked at a NASCAR official and said, you're never gonna find what I did to this thing?
I've thought that, but
So with the old days of templates, have you ever thought about trying to manipulate the template itself?
we would never do such a thing. I'm just kidding.
Have you ever thrown a hammer at a NASCAR official?
No, because we never cheat.
We all go through life being told to obey the rules. Don't run that red light, pay your taxes on time. And of course, always respect your superiors. But then as you get older, you start realizing that there's all different types of people. There's the...
All right, we're back, sadly, with a failure. So there will not be Jason on FaceTime because something is wrong, and I'm going to have to mess with it more when we go offline because I don't know what's happening. Because, again, it is amazing how nothing works 6 months later. All right, well, let's do one last test of equipment. And then I've learned about all I'm going to learn. Let's call Jason on the regular phone.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
You can hear me okay?
Yep.
All right, so this is just testing out the regular phone calls that we might do with people.
Okay.
So you're on the air now, just so you know. But,
Okay.
all right.
You're coming in real choppy.
Really? Okay. Like, can you make out what I'm saying?
I didn't understand that last sentence.
Okay. So, okay, how about now? Can you make out what I'm saying at all?
I'm getting the first and the last word, maybe.
Okay, how about now?
Same.
Not any better? Sorry. Hello?
Hello, you're cutting in and out really bad. I'm just getting clips.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm guessing it's not any better.
It's still choppy.
Yeah. Can you make out what I'm saying?
I'm just getting. I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
Copy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
I can't understand you at all.
All right. Goodbye. Yikes. All right. Well, sorry for the blowing out everybody's speakers there. Whoa. All right. So that's about all I can test for now. Some good, some bad, as there always is. And we'll just see what happens. So, let's see, what have we got? So Jason on the real phone is soft. Got you. Obviously, we blew out some speakers. Sorry about that. Huh. All right. It's so amazing how things don't work. All right. Well, let's take a look down the order, see what we've got, and that's about all we can cover for today. I've basically got a work list of things on top of all the promotional stuff that we're doing, and we'll just go from there. All right. So let's take a look at who is where and who's doing what. So that is John Tyndall that you're seeing, who I guess is in for his pit stop. We are 38 minutes into the race. Who's where? All right, so Super Silver Racing, currently P1, with, of course, Andrew Pinkerton. Out for a rip P2 with Adam West of Batman fame. Team Kikas with, of course, our boy Matthew Kikas, P1. Tyler Newitt, who's going to be our admin tomorrow, getting his one chance to drive, so we'll let him keep doing that. CWR, so it's a good little mix here. All right, so let's see some truck onboards. I actually want to see this for myself. So, all right, so for example, Scuderia Raceway McRace fan, Ed Smith currently in the car. Let's see what that looks like from the onboard. right, one other thing we can do here is make sure our camera settings are right to be able to look car to car. So we'll do that. In theory, the camera settings from previous races will apply to the jumpy trucks and these beautiful HPDs, but I don't think we've ever done one with the DPs. So we'll see here. So left front suspension should show the front of the car, and it does. That is a beautiful, beautiful Panda Bear by Mr. Alex Albert, along with the DWR logos, Prime Video, trading paints, all the good stuff. All right, so we've got front end with the left front suspension. Jot that down. All right, so left front suspension is front. All right, and then if we go to left rear suspension, we get the left side of the car. Ooh, is that a Chance Life? We got Chance Life on Alex Albert, which is awesome. Stilo and Christmas color, so that's good. And apparently a jumpy truck, so okay, I think this angle is perfectly fine to get that part of the car. All right, so that's left rear suspension is driver's side. Okay. We got right front suspension would be the rear wing. Man, we got some love for Chance Life. That's awesome. All right, right front suspension is rear wing. Noted. And then right rear suspension should be the passenger side of the car. And it is. And that looks clean. All right. So camera angles on the HPD seem pretty established. Let's move on to the DP. All right. So the DP, these look like they are stock camera angles, which we, of course, need to screw with. All right, so right rear. Oop, did not mean to do that. All right. All right, so right rear. Let's change some stuff. Nope. And I am out of practice because I have not done this in months. That looks okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. I think he's got some damage, so it's not that easy to see the front of the car, but the whole idea here is profile on right rear suspension, so I think we'll do that. Passenger side. All right, let's go to some other suspension cams. Right front suspension should be the rear wing, which it won't be. Right front suspension is rear wing. All right, so let's check out the rear wing. I don't think he's really got anything going on in his rear wing. But that should basically tell us what we need to see. All right. Left front suspension, which should be the front of the car. Yep. All right, looking good there. That is the front with Dustin Hamilton. And left rear suspension. Boom. All right, take a quick look around. Let's make sure that's right. Yep. All right, done and done. All right, let's look at jumpy trucks and everything. Oh, wrong car. There we go. All right, so this all looks as it was. Yep. Everything's good. Cool. All right, so now we can go back to regular TV. And away we go. All right, so Andrew Pinkerton still getting it done as you would expect, because he's always been pretty good in our dumb little league. Out for a rip is P2, 28 seconds behind. That is Adam West. And then already we've got cars several laps down. So Team Alsac P3, but already a lap down. Voodoo Racing with Alex Albert, who we saw have a little bit of a moment earlier. Swarm Racing. And then what have we got? So Team Tyler Newitt, King Kiss, Leader Ocola, Dog Nasty Motorsports. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on. So, okay. So word from track officials is that I want a yellow. All right, I don't think this is going to work out very well with just me, because I'm not particularly good at understanding where cars are track position-wise and working cameras and all that good stuff. This is why when we have Marco and Tyler tomorrow, Tyler's, of course, in the race today. When this all goes down tomorrow, it'll go a little bit smoother. I just want to kind of get a feel for how this goes. And that's basically that.
Cough. Wave around. Cough.
All right, let's see how things are gathering up here. We're gonna wait till we catch the pace car and cars line up, and then we'll start looking at wave arounds and seeing who we can help out. Let's see. It looks like Justin in the chat on YouTube. Sounds like you're giving some advice. I'm not checking the chat when I do stuff like that, and I know everybody obviously means well when they're giving suggestions on hot buttons and short keys, but that stuff is just a recipe for me to hit the wrong button and screw something up. So I'm just going to stick with what I know, because this is just this week. This is just today. I'm not doing this every week, and if we start doing that, I don't want to. My favorite thing is crashes under yellow. That's awesome. All right, so you can see pace car is out. Looks like there's some confusion on who's going where. Oh. I can make Tyler. You know what? I just learned I can make Tyler an admin in the system, but this is like Tyler's one chance to drive, so I'm actually going to not do that so that he can just drive.
Thanks, Doc.
All right, so out for a rip is in 13 seconds down. So let's see where Team Alsac is at. So he's got for now, what looks like a not very interesting livery. So we're going to leave him a lap down. But 2 laps down is Alex Albert, who put a lot of time into his. So Alex, you get a wave by. All right, how about Swarm Racing?
Go, jumpy truck.
What do we got in the way of Swarm Racing here? That is that a Rebellion livery? Yeah, I don't care about that, so no. In the window, 5 laps down, black livery, nothing interesting. Team Bukkake and Blockbuster, but all right, Blockbuster's at least funny, and it was relevant to our Oregon road trip and a Continental logo. Team Bukkake, Lance Snyder, you are getting a wave around. Uncle Bobby's Turkey, just by name alone, I'm going to give you a wave by because I'm assuming that'll be a real livery tomorrow. I hope. Keep in mind, team names are not enough. You need to do a livery for the future. And then we got guys that are 13 laps down who I would say have already given up. Team Tyler Newitt is P1 in class, so he's not getting a wave around. Team Kikas, I can't tell. I think you are on the same lap as Tyler, so I'm not going to give you a wave by. Leader Okola, looks like you are 2 laps down and pitting. So if you're pitting, I'm not going to give you a wave around because I think that'll screw people up. Team Holiday Disappointment, who's also pitting right now. I'm going to wait till you guys are out of the pits because that'll obviously be a thing that'll screw you up. And my boy Dog Nasty will absolutely get a wave by. Well, I'll give him one now because he's out on track. So it seems to not be waving around the people I'm trying to wave around. Huh. All right. Oh, there we go. What about tidy bowlers? Nah, boring. All right, so in the jumping, let's see if we can throw another, can we keep the yellow going? We're going to keep the yellow going. And then Scuderia Raceway McRaceface is P1 in class, so we're going to leave him there. Looks like a lap down. Oh, I'm loving that livery. Even if you're not a lap down, I'm giving you the wave around. Who is that? Sarah Tessum. You get a wave by. What have we got? Langley Speeders, of course. Travis Wall in our Jeff Brown tribute livery. You get a wave by. Team Botulism. I don't care. I'm giving you that just for the name. And it's Steven Scott. Now Steven Scott's done. Corrupt FM is still on. There's a General Tire logo. Is that default or is that a choice? Well, it says General. I like Generals. Oh, it's Ryan Lewis. Why did I do that? Austin Shepard not there. Everybody else already done. Oh, Mark Miller's in the car. Look at that. All right, so that's it. All wave bys should have been thrown. Yellow is extended, and then we'll go green, and that will be that for a while. I've tested everything I want to test. Unfortunately, not everything is working, but the things I need to work on would require me to kill the stream and kill the iRacing feed, and I need the iRacing feed to get the replays. So we'll just leave this up until the end, which is about 28 minutes to go, and that'll be the race. All right, I'm gonna go a little quiet for a bit, and we'll just we'll crank it up, and I'll just leave you to the sound of cars and automated TV shifts.
Okay, so the 19. Not sure where you're at.
If anyone's clearing black flags, then I don't think anyone's clearing tonight. Don't know if I'll be clearing them tomorrow.
I know we're in there and somebody trucks hanging out for some reason.
I heard Sean said Tyler clears all black flags. Only the people I like.
I'll give you $5 to like me.
Do you think I'm that cheap?
Yes.
89 that way.
Tyler knew it. Tyler knew it. Attention, Tyler knew it. When the race is over, I can't write in without being a spectator. I don't know how to do it. I'm not smart enough. If you can let everybody know when the race is over, if they felt their paint didn't load in my broadcast, but their paint loaded within the system, in other words, could other people see it? Let them know to send me a note. 1, which car, and 2, when did they log in? Might help me identify why some cars would have loaded and some did not. We are watching the last 4 minutes of this practice race. There is zero glory involved in winning today. Not that there's any tomorrow either, but there's nothing to be gained. You're not going to advance to tomorrow's race automatically. Nothing like that. This is just so people can get some experience, and more importantly, we can make sure our gear is working and the stream is working and all that good stuff. So I do have my eye on the YouTube chat. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome, but I'm not seeing those messages. If anybody has any more questions, any feedback on a technical level, let me know. Volume, picture quality, stuff like that. If anybody had anything that specifically threw them off or that they noticed.
Anyone's paint should have loaded but didn't on Sean's broadcast. Send him a note with what team they are and when they signed it.
Thank you, Tyler. Also, if they could verify that it did load within the game for other people. In other words, I don't want to be chasing my tail and it turns out they did it wrong. Anyway, alright, so if anybody has any feedback, let me know. Otherwise, we will just watch Mark Miller take his last couple laps here. There is 2 minutes to go, and he has a 7-second lead over Out for a Rip, which I believe, who's in the Out for a Rip car? That is Adam West. And further back is Alex Albert in the Voodoo racing car. And that's all we got. So in leading the Daytona prototype class is Tyler Newitt, who will be working for us tomorrow. So this is his day to shine, and he's doing a hell of a job. And then Matt Kikis is way back there or Kyle Kikis, excuse me, is several seconds back. So Tyler's looking really good if he can kind of keep it on the good stuff for the next couple of minutes. And P3 in prototypes is Tanner Witten in Leader Ocola Racing. And then leading the way in the jumpy trucks is Ed Smith and Scooteria Raceway McRaceface. Good run there just to get some experience. And oh no! That's Tyler.
Also, if you didn't get your paint loaded, verify that it loaded in your game so that you know trading paints is working.
All right, so
Sorry about that, Tyler.
let's see if Tyler's still in the lead. He's got a damaged car.
Yeah, you couldn't have waited like 3 more minutes, man.
All right, so it looks like Tyler's still leading over Team Kikis, but it's tighter now for sure. And this should be the final lap. Yep, Tyler's still leading. Where's Team Kikis? Yep, so he's still about a half a straightaway behind, so Tyler's still looking good despite that little bit of fun, and making his last couple current corners on the back half of the straight is Mark Miller, who is teamed up with Andrew Pinkerton today. That is Team Super Silver Racing. I'm not going any further with that. I like that they're both working. And one more corner for Mr. Mark Miller, and Mark will cruise home to a victory along with Pinky. And they will win absolutely nothing. Winning the test race with a commanding performance was Mark Miller. Wait, is it over? Or are we still going? Now I'm confused. Are we going? I guess we're still going. Maybe this is the final lap. I'm not seeing a checkered flag. All right, I guess I'm wrong. I'm confused. He crossed after the elapsed time? Yeah, he's still going, so we'll just assume it's still going. All right, well, this should be the final lap. All right, Tyler saying they just got the white flag now. Where is Tyler, by the way? Is he still ahead of Matt with the damaged car? Where's Matt? Carl, excuse me. I keep saying Matt. Yep, all right. Tyler's still looking okay. But headed down the backstretch is Mr. Mark A. Miller, a veteran of sporty car races around the world. He's driven at Le Mans. He's driven at the Spa 24. He's driven at Daytona. The dude has been around. One last corner. I actually don't know that he's raced at Long Beach now that I think about it. But he's a winner now in a test race for a sim or video game or whatever the hell you want to call it. And that should be it. Pretty sure that was it. Do we have a checkered flag? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yep, that was it. Big winner, Mark Miller. And let's go over to Tyler Newitt. Rounding the last corner. This will be his lone chance to race because he's got to work for us tomorrow. But he's going to end up a winner. So at least he got to have his fun. Well done, Tyler. And the fun begins in turn one. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. This is what you pay for.
Excellent work. Oh!
What?
There's one place to marshal the race from.
All right, wait, there we go. All right, what's Ed Smith going to do? What do you got, Ed Smith? What do you got, Ed Smith? There you go! Yes! That's all I want. Who's pulling into the pit lane? What is that nonsense? Here we go. All right, who's this? Sarah Tessum. Let's see if Sarah's got it figured out. I think she's new to the league. But she's flooring it. She's flooring it. I think she knows. Does she know? Yep, there we go. Does she stick the landing? Still go. And nope, she's not gonna land. But who is that just landed? Adam West. Well done. Careful not to get disqualified. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's a dumb test race anyway.
Sean, Carl's my brother.
Sorry. This is all I ask.
Unfortunately, my engine has died. No more donuts.
All right, well, I think that's going to wrap us up for our big broadcast. Thank you all for joining in on this test stream and keeping the complaints to a minimum. We'll be back tomorrow. It will start at 7 o'clock. We'll have a couple minutes of practice, then we'll go straight into the racing. 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Join myself and Ryan. And I'm sure we'll have no shortage of glitches because that's just what happens. I've got my work cut out for me tonight because there were far more things that I have to look into than I was planning on, which is awesome. for the fans for free.